Most people don't realize that the internet is full of valuable information and most of it is free. Every second, websites, apps, and social platforms are producing huge amounts of data. Businesses pay thousands of dollars every month just to access insights from this data. But what if you could collect and use it yourself to earn money? That's exactly what web scraping combined with artificial intelligence makes possible. In simple words, web scraping is just the process of automatically collecting information from websites. When you pair that with AI, which can analyze and make sense of the information, you unlock a way to turn free raw data into dollars. In this video, I'm going to explain what web scraping is, how you can start as a beginner, and how you can use AI tools to turn that data into something valuable that people will actually pay for. Let's start with what web scraping actually means. Normally, if you wanted information from a website, you would open it, scroll down, and maybe copy-paste text into a document. That's slow, boring, and impossible when you need thousands of records. Web scraping automates this by using a simple program or tool that goes to the site, grabs the information you want, and saves it into a structured format like an Excel file or a CSV. Instead of spending hours, you can collect thousands of data points in minutes. You don't even need to be a programmer today to do this, because tools like Octoparse, ParseHub, and Apify make web scraping possible with point-and-click systems. For those who want to learn coding, Python has libraries like Beautiful Soup and Scrapy that make the process very customizable. But data alone isn't valuable until you make sense of it. That's where AI comes in. Imagine scraping product reviews from Amazon. On its own, you'd just have a long list of reviews, but with AI you can analyze them to figure out the most common complaints, what customers love, or which products are trending upward. That analysis can be turned into reports, blogs, or even business insights that companies are willing to pay for. Another example is scraping job postings. If you collect data from job sites, AI can identify which skills are in demand, which industries are hiring the most, or even predict upcoming hiring trends. That's valuable information for recruiters, job seekers, and training institutes. One of the simplest ways to monetize data is freelancing. Clients on Upwork and Fiverr often post jobs asking for help with data collection or analysis. You can use scraping tools to deliver what they need. For example, a client may want a list of all restaurants in a certain city with their addresses and contact information. With web scraping, you can collect that in minutes and then hand it over as a neat Excel file. By adding AI on top, you can enrich the data. Instead of just a list of restaurants, you can provide analysis like average ratings, common cuisines, or price ranges. That turns a basic dataset into something much more valuable. Another method is building niche databases and selling them. Think about real estate. If you scrape property listings regularly, you can build a dataset of prices, neighborhoods, and trends. Using AI, you can create predictive models that show where prices are going up or which areas are undervalued. Investors would pay to access that information. The same works for e-commerce. Scraping competitor product listings, prices, and reviews can give small businesses an edge in the market. You could sell weekly or monthly reports that summarize this information. If you want a more creative path, think about content creation. Data is one of the best ways to stand out on YouTube, blogs, or social media. Imagine making videos like Top 10 Fastest Growing Gadgets on Amazon, or Most In-Demand Jobs in 2025, based entirely on scraped and analyzed data. People love content backed by numbers, and AI helps you turn raw information into charts, summaries, or scripts. Once your content grows, you can monetize with ads, sponsorships, and affiliate links. In this way, the data itself is fueling your growth as a content creator. For beginners, the biggest concern is often legal and ethical issues. It's important to know that scraping data that's publicly available, like prices, reviews, or job postings, is generally fine. But scraping personal data, such as emails without permission, can cross into dangerous territory. Always stick to ethical scraping. Focus on publicly available information and always read the terms of service of the website. When in doubt, target data sources that openly allow scraping or provide APIs, which are official ways to access data. Now, how do you actually get started if you're a complete beginner? Step 1 is to pick a niche you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in e-commerce. You can start by scraping product information from marketplaces like Amazon or eBay. Step 2 is to choose your tool. If you don't know coding, use a tool like Octoparse or ParseHub. They let you visually select the data you want, like product name, price, and rating, and then automatically export it. Step 3 is to clean the data. AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or even Excel plugins can help you organize, summarize, and analyze the information. Step 4 is to find a way to monetize. That could mean freelancing, selling reports, creating a database, or making content. A powerful idea is to create automation pipelines. For example, you could set up a scraper that collects product prices daily. Then you feed that data into AI, which writes a short report like top 5 price drops of the day, or best deals available now. That report could automatically be published as a blog post or sent as a newsletter. Monetization comes through affiliate links. When people buy the products you recommend, you earn a commission. This is how you can create a passive income loop where your system collects, analyzes, and publishes data while you focus on scaling. Another way to leverage AI is through predictive insights. Suppose you scrape social media posts about crypto or stocks. AI can analyze the sentiment, meaning whether people are feeling positive or negative about a certain coin or company. This kind of analysis can be sold to traders or used to create paid newsletters. In 2025, information is power, and whoever can organize and interpret it quickly has a big advantage. That's why combining scraping and AI is such a powerful business model. Let's also talk about building SaaS tools, or software as a service. If you get comfortable with scraping and AI, you could create a simple online tool that provides insights automatically. For example, a tool that scrapes trending TikTok sounds and shows which ones are gaining popularity could be extremely valuable for content creators. People would happily pay a subscription to access it. Even if you're not a programmer, platforms like Bubble or No-Code API can help you build simple tools without writing complex code. The long-term vision with turning free data into dollars is to build systems, not one-time projects. The internet is only producing more and more information every single day. The skill of being able to collect, analyze, and present that information in a valuable way is like owning a digital gold mine. You can start small, but the potential is huge. The more niches you explore, the more opportunities you'll see. Think of industries like travel, real estate, finance, and e-commerce. They all run on data, and most businesses don't have the time or skill to gather and analyze it themselves. That's where you can step in. So to recap, web scraping is your way of collecting large amounts of information quickly. AI is your way of transforming that raw information into insights, reports, or content. Together, they create multiple opportunities to earn money, from freelancing and affiliate marketing to selling databases, reports, or even building automated systems that run on their own. The only limit is your creativity and consistency. If you want to truly turn free data into dollars, don't overthink it. Pick one niche, scrape some data, run it through AI, and publish your first result. Whether that's a simple chart, a blog post, or a freelance gig, you'll quickly see the potential. The earlier you start, the better, because businesses and creators are only going to need more data-driven insights as time goes on. Stay consistent, stay ethical, and focus on building systems that can scale. That's how you can go from just learning about web scraping and AI to actually building a sustainable online income in 2025 and beyond.